probably seen Shane traveling the world as a terrific journalist, going where most people fear to go. One of those hot spots that Shane traveled to recently was Washington, D.C., where the president agreed to sit down with Shane and do an interview.
That was after the coup.
What's the line?
The first order of business is to invade Canada and annex their beer.
Vice News is very credible and really delivering insightful news to an audience that I think a lot of people, when you first started doing it, people were skeptical. Kids don't, follow news. Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, everything we've done, everyone says no when we first do it. And when we first started doing news, everyone said, well, it's a given. Young people don't care about news, and they especially don't care about international news. And then when we started the news vertical, it became the fastest growing online news platform in the world overnight. So we get that a lot. We go into white spaces because nobody else is there, because it's a given that you just can't do it that way.
And what have you learned as you've done that first and then these other verticals about what is it that really gets these audiences that really lean in and care?
Well, we're actually doing news. Because in America today, you have sort of op-ed talk radio on the right, and you have comedy on the left pointing their fingers at the right and saying how stupid they are. But no one's actually going to the place and pressing record. Mm-hmm. And so we just said, why don't we just have non-paradigmic, non-partisan, just go to the place. A lot of times, for example, what we're doing in Baltimore right now or in Nepal is we just live stream with no commentary. So you can just make up your own mind, because today's media consumer is the most savvy of all time. Mm-hmm. They don't need the voice of God. They don't need someone telling them what they should think about this. You have to sort of circumvent the bullshit detector, and the only way to circumvent the bullshit detector is to not bullshit. And just say, okay, here it is, and you can make up your own mind.